Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Fernando y este canal es Estudiando con Fernando, en el cual te ayudamos a llegar lo mejor preparado para el día de tu entrevista de ciudadanía de los Estados Unidos. El día de hoy te traemos una práctica en la cual hemos incluido subtítulos tanto de las preguntas como de las respuestas y las respuestas en audio para que te des una idea de cómo puedes pronunciar tal o cual palabra. Recuerda que cada entrevista es diferente y esto es simplemente para que te des una base de cómo puede ser una entrevista. Te invito a que ignores lo más que puedas los subtítulos para de esta manera comprobar qué tan preparado estás para tu entrevista. Recuerda ayudarnos a dejar tu like para que de esta manera este video le llegue a más personas que están preparadas para su entrevista y también puedan lograr su meta de obtener la ciudadanía de los Estados Unidos. Asegúrate de estar suscrito para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros videos. Y recuerda que si necesitas un poco más de ayuda para tu preparación, tenemos un curso en línea, un curso digital con más de 50 clases en el cual te llevamos paso a paso sin importar tu nivel de inglés para que llegues lo mejor preparado posible para el día de tu entrevista. En este curso encontrarás material de apoyo como audios, transcripciones y también te damos un número directo para que nos envíes tus preguntas y también te ayudamos a formular las respuestas que ocupas dar el día de tu entrevista. Recuerda, visita nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Sorry about the wait. Please follow me. And how about the weather? How is the weather outside?
It is sunny outside.
Okay. Go ahead. Step inside. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Please take a seat. Hi, my name is Officer Martinez, and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview. Do you have your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID with you?
Yes.
Can I see them?
Here they are.
Thank you. Did you have your interview canceled during the pandemic period?
No, I did not.
Okay. Before we continue, do you have anything to update on your application?
No, I do not.
Has anything changed since you submitted your application?
No, nothing has changed.
Okay. What is your complete name?
Oscar Perez Sanchez.
What other names have you used?
I have not used any other names.
Do you want to make any changes to your name?
I would like to remove my second last name.
What is your height and your weight?
I am 5 feet 10 inches tall and I weigh 175 pounds.
What is your date of birth?
July 15, 1987.
Where were you born?
I was born in Mexico.
What are the last four numbers of your social security number?
1919.
What is your current address?
512 South Lincoln Avenue, Miami, Florida.
Can you please spell the name of the street?
Lincoln.
Thank you. How many years have you lived at this address?
For 4 years.
Who lives with you?
My wife and my children.
What is your previous address?
301 East Adams Street, Orlando, Florida.
How long were you living at your previous address?
For 2 years.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a warehouse.
Where do you work?
Miami Supplies Company.
What do you do in your job?
Shipping and receiving.
How long have you been at this job?
For 3 years.
Tell me what color is my pen?
Your pen is gray.
Thank you. Did you fill out the application yourself?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone help you fill out your application?
No.
What is the main reason you want to become a U.S. citizen?
I would like to vote.
Okay. Are your parents U.S. citizens?
No.
Where did you apply to become a permanent resident?
In Miami, Florida.
When did you become a permanent resident?
March 2016.
How long have you been a permanent resident?
For 6 years.
And how did you become a permanent resident?
My father petitioned me.
What is your marriage status?
I am married.
How many times have you been married?
1 time.
What is the citizenship status of your spouse?
She is not a U.S. citizen.
What name does your spouse go by?
Carmen Sanchez.
Can you please spell your spouse name?
Carmen.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
What is the citizenship status of your children?
They are both U.S. citizens.
What are the ages of your children?
5 years old and 3 years old.
Are you the biological parent of your children?
Yes.
Have you left the United States since you submitted your application?
No.
How many times have you traveled outside of the United States in the last 5 years?
4 times.
What was the last day you traveled out of the United States?
September 20, 2021.
Where did you travel when you left the United States?
To Mexico.
Thank you. In the last 5 years, what are the total amount of days you have spent out of the United States?
40 days.
Okay. Now we're going to do the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions which you have to answer correctly, at least 6 of them, okay? First question, how many U.S. senators are there?
$100.
Thank you. Who signed bills to become laws?
The President.
Thank you. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
Kamala Harris.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
What is the political party of the president now?
Democratic.
Okay, congratulations, you have approved your civic test. Now we're going to do the reading and writing test. Please read the following sentence.
Who lives in the White House?
Thank you. Now please write the following sentence. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. This is how you write, the president lives in the White House. Congratulations, you also approved your writing and reading test. Now, please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Why not?
Because I am a permanent resident.
Okay. Do you now have or do you ever had inheritance title or an order of nobility from any foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or confined into a mental institution?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
Have you ever not filed your federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world?
No.
Have you ever been a member of or any way associated with the Communist Party?
No.
With any other totalitarian party?
No.
With a terrorist organization?
No.
Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for, associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany?
No.
Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide,
No.
torture,
No.
killing or trying to kill someone,
No.
badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose,
No.
forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations,
No.
not letting someone practice his or her religion.
No.
Let me ask you something about your taxes. When was the last time that you filed your taxes?
I filed my taxes this year.
Now, when you file your taxes, do you file by yourself?
I file them jointly with my spouse.
Okay. And usually when you file your taxes, do you have to pay taxes or you receive a refund?
I receive a refund.
Great. Were you ever a member of or did you ever serve, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit,
No.
paramilitary unit,
No.
police unit,
No.
self-defense unit,
No.
vigilant unit,
No.
rebel group,
No.
guerrilla group,
No.
militia,
No.
insurgent organization.
No.
What is a mental institution?
A place for people with mental problems.
Thank you. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following groups? Prison or jail,
No.
prison camp,
No.
detention facility,
No.
labor camp,
No.
any other place where people were forced to stay?
No.
Okay. Do you understand what genocide is?
Yes.
Can you please tell me what genocide is?
Killing a large group of people.
Thank you. Were you ever a part of any group or did you ever help any group, unit, organization to use weapons against any person or threaten to do so?
No.
Do you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No.
What is a militia?
An unofficial army.
Do you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group?
No.
Do you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that help or support people in combat?
No.
Have you ever committed, assisted, and committed or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
How many times have you been in prison?
I have never been in prison.
How about back in your country?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
What is a weapon?
An object that is used to harm or kill.
Okay. Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit, or assisted in committing a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been placed in our term sentencing or rehabilitate program?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or pay alimony?
No.
Have you ever made a misrepresentation to obtain a public benefit in the United States?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
Someone who drinks too much alcohol.
Okay. Have you ever gave any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, foreign, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States?
No.
Do you understand what a lie is?
Yes.
What is a lie?
A lie is not the truth.
And have you ever lied to any U.S. government official?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Can you please explain to me what is prostitution?
Sex for money.
Okay. Are you a male who live in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday?
No.
Okay. What is deportation?
When the federal government expels you from the United States.
Thank you. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
Do you know what is the form of government of the United States?
A democratic republic.
Okay. And what is the Constitution?
The supreme law of the land.
Okay. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is an oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Okay. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions?
Yes.
Okay. Please review all the information is correct. If everything is correct, sign and print your name.
Okay.
Everything is correct. Congratulations. You have approved your citizenship interview. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Espero te haya ido excelente. Recuerda dejarnos tu like, es muy importante. También comenta qué otros videos te gustaría que hiciéramos. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, mucha suerte. Si no la tienes aún, recuerda, seguiremos trabajando todos juntos, incluyéndote a ti, para que llegues lo mejor preparado para el día de tu entrevista. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.